Hello, welcome to new video from SNC QMS Consultant. This video is about first clause in ISO 9001-2015, that is clause number 4.1, which is understanding the organization and its context. This will be the first clause that organization has to work so that it can develop a good quality management system and practice it. Before going to the video, I would like to request you to watch our other videos, which are the beginning part of ISO 9001-2015 standard, so that you will have a good knowledge about the standard, and that will help you in understanding these clauses, because we are going to make the series about all the clauses of ISO 9001-2015. I had given the description of our videos such as how to develop ISO 9001-2015 quality management system, how to do gap analysis of ISO 9001-2015, detailed plan of certification of ISO 9001-2015, secrets to understand ISO 9001-2015. Let us move and try to understand this clause 4.1 with some of the examples and formats. In this video, we are going to see clause number 4.1 as it is from ISO standard. Then we will try to understand this clause. We will try to make some procedures and documented information as applicable. We will see some example with practice. Let us see what is clause 4.1 as written in the ISO 9001-2015 standard. So clause 4.1 is understanding the organization and its context. The organization shall determine external and internal issues that are relevant to its purpose and its strategic direction and that affect its ability to achieve the intended results of its quality management system. Organization shall monitor and review information about these external and internal issues. Note 1. Issues can include positive and negative factors or conditions for consideration. Note 2. Understanding the external context can be facilitated by considering issues arising from legal, technological, competitive, market, cultural, social, and economic environments, whether international, national, regional, or local. Note 3. Understanding the internal context can be facilitated by considering issues related to values, culture, knowledge, and performance of the organization. So this is the statement of clause 4.1. Let us try to understand it. So knowing clause 4.1, assume an organization which is a part of this world and it is having some issues. So there are two types of issues that are written in the standard, that is external and internal. As I had said in my earlier video of secrets to understand ISO 9001-2015, to understand any clause in the standard, you should understand the process approach theory, that is input, process, and output. So in this clause also we will use this method of input, process, and output. Here the input will be the requirement of clauses, then the activity will be to work on that requirements, and the output will be the intended result. Let us see how we can use this process approach for this and every clause. So in this clause there are two things, which are the purpose of organization and the strategic direction. So every organization will have the purpose and strategic direction. There are some external issues which affect on the purpose and strategic direction and the quality management system of organization. So these external issues are legal, technological, environment of economy, market, social, cultural, and competitive. So any organization will have this kind of challenges or issues every month, every quarter, or every financial year, because the things get continuously changes or update, and there will be always some issues that organization has to handle. We will see the detailed examples in our formats also. With these external issues, there will be some internal issues also that will affect the organization's goal. So the internal issues are values, culture, knowledge, and the performance of organizations. So as input process output process approach, we will see how we can use this approach here. These internal and external issues will lead to affects intended result of organization's QMS. Organization's QMS goal is to achieve the organization's goals of business, of quality, and others. So these external internal issues will affect these intended results of organization's QMS. So this is the input, and then the process should be regular monitoring and review of these external and internal issues, and the output should be take effective actions. So input is these issues, activity is regular monitoring and review, and the output should be take effective actions so that organization's goal can be achieved smoothly. So after understanding this clause, we will see now some of the documents or procedures required. For clause 4.1, what are the procedures and documented information required? Let us see. As this clause does not require any procedure because it's a very simple requirement here and it is not interlinked with other processes. So my suggestion here is the procedure is not required. It's not mandatory to make any procedure here, but organization can take a call for simplicity to make a procedure or not. My suggestion here is to not go for procedure if format or documented information is required here. So documented information is format with all requirements covered with action plan of clause 4.1. This kind of documented information we have to make. So how should be a documented information for clause 4.1? First requirement is external issues should be covered, which are international, national, local, economical, market, legal, competitive, cultural, technological issues. Then internal issues should be covered, values, culture, knowledge, performance, and issues. Then both positive and negative issues should be covered. And the last one is action plan to avoid effects on QMS or goal of organization. So whatever documented information or format you are going to make for this, that should cover these 4 points. This is an example of that format. Let us see whether it will satisfy the clause 4.1 requirement. So the external issues and actions, there are two types. One is national and then the half part of the slide is international. So in national, whatever 8 points are there, the same are applicable to the international also. So first column is serial number, second column is national, and in which there are some categories of issues. Third column is issues, we have to write the details about the issues. Fourth column is risk involved in this issue. Why I am putting this column of fourth and fifth, that is risk and opportunities, because while doing any planning or while handling any issues, the risk and opportunities should be considered as per ISO 9001 2015 new requirements. Then the column comes actions to take on this risk and opportunities, resources required to take actions, responsibility, target date, status, and remark. The same is applicable for international also. So in these external issues and actions, the first national point is legal, second one is market, third one is economical, fourth one is competition, then technical, social, environmental, and culture. So in these 8 points, whatever issues are there, you have to write and you have to put down the risk and opportunities, take the actions, and for that required resources and responsibility target date should be allotted. So this is a documented information for external issues for national and international. Now this is a documented format for internal issues and actions. Here the same format I am using, that is a serial number, then the issues points, and then issues, risk, opportunities, actions to take, resources, responsibilities, target date, status, and remark. So for internal issues, I am keeping three categories here for top management, middle management, and lower management with workers. So total four levels are there. So for each level, 4 points I am keeping here because every organization is having these issues with all levels. So first point is values, second is work culture, third one is knowledge, and fourth one is performance. These four are applicable to top management, then middle management, then bottom management, and then to the worker levels. So in these whatever issues are there, the organization should do the risk analysis and find out if any opportunities and take actions to achieve the goals of organizations. Let us see some of the examples for these external and internal issues. So this is one of the example of external issues and actions. This example is about a quality consultation agency. So for national level, the legal, I'm not covering all points here. I'm just for elaboration, I'm taking some of the points here. So external issues and actions for national for this consultant agency. First one is legal. The issue may be the GST not registered. Risk may be high because it's a government requirement, and if you are not going to do that registration, there will be a legal consequences. Is there any opportunity? No, as of it's a compulsory thing, so there is no opportunity. And now actions to take here to register the GST. Resources required is online or and CA charges, maybe 2000 rupees. The responsibility is we will say the person go in. Target date is 2010 2020. For example, we are keeping here, and we have to review it for the status purpose. And if any problem, we can write in the remark. Second one is market. Third one is economical, and fourth one is competition. Like this, you can do it for every point, whatever issues are there or will come there, and you have to find out the risk involved in this that will affect on the organization's targets and goals. Then if any opportunities are there, and then take the actions, planning to take the actions. For completion of actions, you have to put the resources may be in manpower, money, machines, anything will be the resources. Then the responsibility should be to some person so that he will dedicatedly work on it, and the target it should be given. Then the status of the actions should be reviewed, and if any issues, that should be sought out. So this is about the external issues. We will see now the internal. Similarly, for internal issues, you can do review frequently and take actions. So whatever points in internal earlier slides we see, you have to do the similar review here. Use this format once in a month to have review and take actions to achieve organization's goal. Of this format I'm making just to understand, so that the start of format, that is input as issues, then process is to do the monitoring review, and output is the taking action so that it will achieve the organization's goals. So this example format is from my side. Organization can improve it or can make it more simple and use it, but the point here is to review it regularly once in a month for all the departments on the top management level, so that there will be no issues to achieve the organization's goal. To conclude this video, I will say that read the clause in ISO 9001 2015 standard complete. For making any procedure or documented information for organizational purpose, so that it will be utilized and get converted into real work which will give the benefits to organization. The person who is developing the standard should read the clause complete, and then should understand the clause by using input process output theory, which is process approach. Then convert your understanding in format in same way like input, process and output. Decide frequency of review actions taken for good results. So once your formats are ready, you should utilize them in the shop floor, and you should review the work going on, and if any issues, you should revise it, and always monitor the results. So this was about the clause 4.1. Next video will be for clause 4.2, and this series will continue. For any questions or any doubts, you can contact me. The contact is in the description box. Please watch our other videos for better understanding of ISO 9001 2015. The links are given in the description box. Subscribe the channel for upcoming videos and notifications. Like and share this video. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, thank you.